In today's video, I'm going to show you 2 easy ways to model buildings and add them to your scene. It's very easy, it uses some very simple tactics and it takes very little time, depending on how detailed you want your building. Anyways, here are 2 different ways starting from step 1, here we go. So the first way is to use the import images as planes add-on, so if you haven't turned that on, turn it on. So, Shift A, add in an image. Add in an image as a plane. Now then, go find your image, preferably as a building, and more preferably as a building with minimal shadows. You can use edge loops to cut away the parts that you don't need. Now with just a building, add in some more edge loops and add them anywhere that could be an edge. Next with face select the faces you want to extrude out and extrude them out. It's really that simple. Now open up the UV editor, select the size of the buildings and move the faces, hit U to project from view, and you can use orthographic view to help align the levels of the windows. Look at that, you've made a building. You can stop here, but you can also use the knife tool to cut out individual windows or other accessories like the air conditioning units and make them their own little thing. You can use the same image texture and just set them to glass, and also duplicate the windows, just nudge them a little bit back, and you can use another shader, an emission shader, to add in some more color and lights to your scene. You can even use smaller pictures and fold them in half to make a building. Of course, you don't have enough pictures, so the inside is hollow, but the outside is fairly detailed. Look at that. Now then, let's start making some more complicated buildings. Like this one, for example. It looks fairly complicated, but as usual, this is my video channel, and I do a lot of things lazily. And of course, this is very easy to make, if you know how. So, here's how I did it. Hit Shift A and add in a cube. So, just tab into edit mode, add in some loop cuts, extrude some faces, add in some more loop cuts and extrude some more faces, make it look like a building. Now, open the UV editor. Find an image of a building that you like and use that as the texture. Afterwards, select all the faces, hit U, cube project. Now you just have to drag the UVs and make sure everything makes sense. Now using loop cuts, you can cut out the windows, cut out the air conditioning units, and yeah, just do the same thing as before. Just make sure that it's a bit more detailed this time, because this building is supposed to be used in the foreground closer to the camera. Anyways, select the faces that you want to extrude out and extrude them out. Select the faces you want to extrude in, aka windows, and extrude them in. Now you can use the exact same method of similar image texture, just change it into glass and then assign it to the windows. Select the windows, duplicate them, push them a bit in, and use the same texture, assign them as an emission texture. There you go.